Ivory's Raw Terror, Ivory's Soul's Journey. Soul's Journeys Network. Wearing all those hats. Osiyo, Grand Rising, great day. SoulTribeFamily, new subscribers, first timers to the channel. Now, this live stream, as normal, is intended for pretty much, clarification, confirmation, some information, things that might resonate with you, things that may sound like, man, that sounds like my situation or my story, that type of energy. Nothing more, nothing less. Other than that, for those who come here for other reasons other than that, I treat it as entertainment. I treat it as entertainment. That's it. So in my everyday life, I don't entertain, right? I might host, but I don't entertain. So coming here and being live and having the opportunity to have some fun every now and then, because every now and then, you get some assholes. And when you get some assholes, when you get some people grown, hiding behind a mouse, a phone, or some kind of device, for me, it's fun. When you throw negative energy, I'm like the Pillsbury Doughboy. I just laugh. It tickles the shit out of me. Because when you are in the knowledge of the know, and from time to time, for those that are in the know, the knowledge of the know, it doesn't have nothing to do with what you believe, right? Your inner you, the God in you, the goddess in you, the priest in you, the high priestess in you is going to automatically say, hey, Ivory, you got some assholes in the live. They want to send you some negative shit. All for real. Sometimes I call their names out, their cities, their state, their location, whoever. Call them out. I think I had to call out me a couple here in a second. I ain't called out some. Appreciate everybody's patience. That's right. Live in the moment. Because, again, there's so much going on behind the scenes. And to be honest and real with you, when you are, how they call it, a one-man wrecking crew, you gotta do it all by yourself. The gratitude alone behind that, it's awesome. Yeah, it is. It's awesome. We got in here. Y'all all right this morning? What's that? Hot and all that. Well. We got Roll the Solo. What's up? Fierce Soul. So I'm still, it's so much. I got so much to do, but I'm still trying to get settled in the office because when you don't, I don't want my home to be my business base. I know you can work from home and you can do business from home. Shit, I've been doing that shit for years, but I've always had a physical building, access to one, what have you. Because when you're doing professional counseling, you can't, I don't want me bring folks to my house, right? Nor do I want to be going to somebody's house. And everybody is not just interested in doing the online version of counseling. Although I do counsel with them. I'm not even just talking about tarot, folks. that audience is a totally different audience when it comes to counseling. Because most people that watch Carol, they don't feel like they need no help. But they'll watch 10 to 20 videos a day. And then when I read the comments, it's like in the emails, I'd be like, wait a minute. Didn't you say back there about 5 or 6 comments ago, 5 or 6 days ago, that you done took back control of your life, but you still triggered by something from the past? You in that emperor energy, man or woman, you could give 2 flying fucks about the damn past, right? Card of the day, it's always a 4. Live mini readings and questions. Get your questions together. Mini reading, you know, the Cashapp, the PayPal, the Venmo, all that stuff is there. All right. You want to book a personal session, counseling? You ain't got to come to my house. I don't want you at my house. I can accomplish whatever I set my mind to. So the Soul Journey's message for the card of the day, August the 4th, is somebody feel like they can do it. So your crown chakra right now feels pretty good. Your crown chakra right now feels pretty good. Spirit, what's the energy? Soul Journey's message. So the Soul Journey's network.org, y'all will find out a whole lot more about. Y'all will find out more so first than the public. So then you'll know the Soul's Journeys, Ivory Soul's Journey Tarot. That was the original quote unquote name. But I use multiple names because they're attached to other, if you call it, if you will, entities of the Soul's Journeys Network.org and the Soul's Journeys Network LLC. Nah, it ain't a conflict of interest. You can legally do what I'm talking about. In your head. Get out your head. Imagine that. Get out of your head. I embrace and nourish the creative aspects of my mind. Then do that from a magician standpoint. Don't be upside down all in your head. Can't create, can't think of nothing. That's when they used to say in the church, an idle mind is the devil's workshop. That's when your head, you just all in your head about shit. It's just, you can't do nothing about it. Some people, instead of being in that emperor energy, man or woman, they've given up control. They followers. They have fake believe. They live a life to pretend like they're something or they're doing something or they're somebody when they're not. They try to appear emperor, man or woman, like they're in control of their life, or they want somebody to match them serious, but they ask a tyrant in reverse. They know they're liar. An emperor in reverse will lie about anything because it's embodying all of the kings. Look at this. Look what came back on the bottom after the cut. It didn't come back, but look. I use my intuition in all aspects of life. Somebody got to make a decision, but I read upright and reverse, folks. They can't create shit from the head space. Why? Because they're magician in reverse. This person can't even lie to themselves no more. See, I'm going to start seeing them in a minute. And when I start seeing them, I'm going to be laughing and I'm going to be talking about them. Y'all going to be like, why you talk about people like that? Because once I get to that King of Swords in reverse and that King of Cups in reverse, I'm talking bad about their ass. If you can't handle that rawness, it's another channel. Hold on. I don't even want to read this. It's all somebody in Two of Sword energy with they all in their head. But it's the Two of Sword that represents two aces of swords. I can't wait till now I can start going to the boardroom or what have you, the conference room, and start teaching people a little bit more that you need to know about tarot. Anyway, and then I can go through it step by step. Have a question, send $9 to the Cashapp, PayPal, Venmo, and I'll answer it at the end of the live if you're still around. Right? Please, no medical, no legal. I don't want to talk about the past person. You need a counsel session for that. We don't want to talk about the past person live, not on this channel. Because you're going to be easily triggered because everything going to come out. Shit that you don't want to know and shit that you don't know. Anyway, this Two of Sword is two aces of sword is how I'm reading it. Meaning that if you look at some of the Two of Sword cards, you'll see one of the swords has a moon up above it. So it might be during a waxing or a waning phase of the moon, where somebody, say in the past, before full moon, after full moon, in the past, before new moon, after new moon, something happened. And they've been trying to hide it. So over that ace of sword, that's like somebody trying to hide the truth. But when they look up and shit, they see light. If it's new moon, some people like to do rituals during new moon because the moon is not visible. So they definitely trying to hide some shit. Now this energy knows the truth. And they can't lie to themselves no more. What they been lying about? Now, in the near future, I got this for y'all now. This for y'all. 4 days a week, I probably have time to do a live stream. So that's 4 days a week, but it's been kind of scarce here lately because it's a lot of moving parts behind the scenes. So every day, all 4 days, not every day, everything. This is how I've been doing it since I've been doing whatever online. So we got this day. I don't know what day it's gonna be. During the week, 2 during the week, maybe 1 on the weekend. So these 4 days, every video, every live that I do, now I have devices, and I got a couple of interns start on this month, and they're gonna help your boy out. So these 4 days, these live videos now, I have to keep some kind of record, so that way I know what's going on. What in the hell this person trying to hide? There's somebody sitting flat foot on top of the truth. Hold on. And they know it. They know it. If it's a King of Sword in the upright, this person knows everything. Don't let this person BS you now. Card of the day, August 4th. Thank you, Spirit. See, I'm just trying to just be. Let's just go on and get started. We are already 14 minutes in. Charisma. There you go. Uh-oh. I got law enforcement in here now. The moon. Now, what did I just tell y'all about the Two of Swords? Whoever you are, if you in this energy or you know somebody in this energy, come see me. Book a session. Because I can tell you everything about this person. Family, friend, or ex, or boss. Employer. I can tell you everything about it. I can tell you everything. I'm looking at it. I can tell you everything going on. And now that your boy back in his office, I've always had some form of office over the years, serious folks, because you'll see I share some inserts. I might even get a couple of clients that now with the social media that we were doing back then in live. Then you can see how a whole session goes, right? Anyway, hold on. Let's keep on going here. Let's get these Zodiacs out here. I'm telling you, I know everything that's going on. And if this Leo energy is representation of the sun, you going to know. This person can't hide. We got yin and yang on the table. They can no longer hide whatever this is. They know the truth. You know the truth. Everybody know the truth. Look at that. Can't get around this justice. Now, I know y'all saw Leo and Libra. I'm just trying to tell you something, though. Hold on. Everybody out here, all elements. And then you have Jupiter, or you have Temperance, or you have Wheel of Fortune, or you have whatever. You got a maybe Scorpio energy somewhere up in here. Story on the flip. It's over with. Now, what did they do? What they hide in spirit? The one thing I like about the card, I can go to the next phase now, y'all. Live in the gallery edition. I can say that now. Now I ain't bragging. This manifestation in action, in real time. I'm finna show y'all some things. Now, when you see me in a different type of setting, look at this shit. So they don't want you to know that they be arguing and fighting and shit with their family and children, just toxic. And you all in your head, I wonder where my person at, who they with, what they doing. They scrapping. You want to know what they doing? Book a session, I'll tell you everything. I ain't going to tell you everything in no live. This general. First cut, we got fights with family and the children. Somewhere in the Midwest. That's specific on this channel for somebody. I remember growing up, that was at least one family always in the neighborhood. They fight. All in the street. Mama, daddy, insurance, everybody scrapping. Spirit, what is this person hiding? This is the Emperor in reverse. Like I told y'all. They ain't got shit going on. All right. Stubborn, ego issues, prideful, selfish, lack accountability. Can't tell him shit. Can I keep it one? I can talk about this energy all day long without the card. And you'll be like, that's his ass. That's her ass, Ivory. You on top of him. All right, so what they hide? With that sun out here and this justice and this temperance and this Jupiter and this wheel of fortune, they can't hide this shit. This is the energy of somebody. They can no longer lie to themselves. They can no longer lie to themselves. What's up, man? I got acknowledge all of my moderators now. What's up? What's up? What's up, Shanique? What's up? What's up, Denise? Everybody good. They lying about. It's right here. All this shit in reverse. This is what they lying about. So if you've been questioning, like I told you, you the God in you, the goddess in you, the high priest in you, the high priestess in you, has already told you what the fuck this damn magician in reverse is doing. This emperor in reverse has been doing it. Now watch the feminine energy comes out. He or she ain't doing this shit by themselves. Sex magic, succubus, incubus energy. Look at this shit. Sexual rituals and entrapments. This the type, what they hiding is the fact that they try to get people hooked on them sexually. Transferring, sharing, incubus, succubus, energy, vampirish energy. They ugly. This is not somebody you want to attach yourself to. They more than just a liar. But something ain't working for them no more. Hold on, y'all. I'm getting my little coffee up here. Something ain't working for them no more. I think the lies that played out people own to this damn person. Hold on, y'all. Let me talk about this here, fool. Let me talk about this idiot here. Yeah, I gotta talk about this person here. Y'all know I'm gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about this person. The love spells is over with. I told you, energy vampire. I just call it like I feel it. See it. What you see at the top? Drained. Now, what's the first one in green? Energy vampire. This person has no divine protection on a light level. Dreams lost and no peace. This is the type of energy that what they hiding from you and what they don't want you to know is not only they have been drained, they drained you, they drained others, but they done ran into somebody that's the king or queen of draining somebody's energy using sex magic, sex ritual, entrapment shit. Then I tell y'all this shit wasn't gonna work. Then I tell you it backfired. See, you need to book a session. Whichever side of this you on. Somebody out here need to release this energy. Whether it's the plain state, divine protection. I told you, you divinely protected. They're not. So if you're doing rituals to block their energy, you're protected. You have spirit team, spirit guide. They ain't bullshitting about you. They don't have no divine protection. They spirit team ain't fucking with them right now because they violated. We're not talking about man's laws. We're talking about spiritual principles, universal law. And whether they're in the plane states, somewhere around the planet, or planes, or this shit is in plain sight, or this person travels a lot. Whether it's astral travel or physically traveling, you got your damn witch or warlock, whatever you want to call it, in reverse. and they get around. I told you, this is the person, this is a king of sword in reversing, just like that emperor. They lie all the damn time. For no reason. For no reason. This is somebody that is spitting nothing but game. Ain't shit real about this person. And like I told y'all, some of y'all are in this godlike energy, goddess, priest, high priestess energy. You already know this shit. So this person is saying, you are right about me. Whether it's the spell work, the sex, well, this ain't for everybody now. Get your shit. But like I told you, it's blocked. Now we're gonna go a little bit further. If you want to know more, hit your boy up. I tell you everything they've been doing. I don't have to pull out no card. All right. I don't even want no tea. Now watch this here. I'm only getting this tea for y'all. I don't need the tea. I'm giving you the tea now. What's the tea? For me, tea from a oracle or from a tarot perspective is just giving you something intuitively you already knew. Okay? I'm just giving you something, whoever you are, intuitive, because I'm telling you, the high priestess and the high priest energy or the hierophant energy is already out here energetically. So this is something serious. T. Spirit, what's the T for the devil? That shit's old. It keeps coming out in all the readings. It's old. It's played out. If they've been trying to compete with you, if they with somebody that's trying to compete with you, that shit's played out. I could tell y'all a whole lot more. That's why I sometimes I be laughing, because I be hearing shit, seeing shit. And I'm like, man, look at this damn fool. Caught a case. I ain't talking about no legal case. Somebody's karma, justice, somebody's karma. If your ass out here doing sex magic and trying to trap people and get people hooked on your nasty ass, somebody's karma is they're gonna have to itch for the rest of their life with this here called a case. This is spiritual too. So somebody's got sexual infection, sexual disease, rash, etc. They nasty. Physically and spiritually, this person is nasty. Y'all didn't know people could be spiritually nasty, did you? That's a whole nother lecture. Let me get one more. I'm gonna go to the restroom. Ain't that far. Y'all gonna stick around for a minute. Looking you up. The hell they looking you up for? Researching you, studying you, getting info. This is gonna be some good tea. Yeah, Shamika, nasty. Use the restroom. They nasty. 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 I'm so sorry. I know y'all miss me. I miss y'all too. But we got to deal with this person. All right, some people left. I'm sorry. Looking you up. They hide. So far, they nasty. Drama started. You want to know what they doing? You want to know what they hide? Same shit, different toy. However, you had to deal with this crazy person, because this is somebody, they got a good mouthpiece. They talk a good game. Emperor in reverse, talk a good game. They might tell you they own their own business and they downtown Lower Manhattan, right? Just crazy. Card today. What's the tea on this food? Inside scoop. Straight magician in reverse energy. A closer look, nosy, up in your business. So somebody's trying to find out something about y'all. Before they come towards you. Spirit wants you to follow your intuition. This chain represents the Wheel of Fortune energy. But Spirit wants you to follow your intuition on this here individual. Because their creative energy is dark at this point in time. They got ill intent. Inside scoop, a closer look, nosy, up in your business. Dirt digging. Here we go. Dirt digging. Game over. Cause what I look at is I look at justice on the table, the sun as far as the exposed, this fool exposed, and then I look at temperance. So the devil, I don't give a damn what you out here doing. I don't care what spell work you doing. When temperance show up, everything your ass been doing, temperance gonna whoop that dark energy, that reverse energy, right? Because that's divine protection. That's kind of like what you would call a cherubim from a religious standpoint, higher than an archangel, right? So temperance knows everything that happened. Looking for dirt on you or vice versa. Do what they doing behind the scene, you don't know. Dodging bullets, blocking negativity, escaping crazy people, protected by haters. Some of y'all done dodged a bullet dealing with this damn energy. And then they got one of my favorite cards. And then they got the nerve to go out and try to replace you with somebody like you, because they need your energy. But they using this person. What they don't realize, they got somebody that's just like them, but worse, an impersonator. Now they caught up. They want somebody want to be like you, or they do. Act like you, dress like you, look like you, copy you. Now they got caught up. See what I'm talking about? Y'all like, I'm done with this shit, moving on, next. And like I've been telling y'all, thank you, next. Move in silence. Because you're dealing with a wolf in sheep clothing. A magician, emperor energy, king of sword energy, king of cup energy, all in reverse. Doppelganger, gang. Yeah. But they trying to find dirt on y'all. They can't do it. You protect it. So if they sending anything or have in the past, all that shit being returned. So the higher you elevate, evolve, the worse their situation gets. And for somebody, you was dealing with somebody, they street meat, and they use they sex, they body to get people hooked, trapped, right? They karma gonna be itching. Itching and burning. All right, so we can't let them come in here and have something to say. No. We got to give y'all something to say too. Card of the day for Divine Femme. They ass is upside down. They in trouble with spirit, universe, they ancestors, everybody. They lover, family, friend. Meanwhile, on this side of town, yeah, see what I'm talking about? I told y'all straight. There's 80 cards in this deck, and this card keep coming out. You ain't missing shit. 2 more. 2 more subs. Spirits to stay focused, see the bigger picture. Right? You can do better. Now, Spirit in the 2 of Sword energy is giving you a choice, but Spirit wants you to know there's some shit. If you choose yes, that you don't know about. There's been a lot of ass whooping going on in the spiritual realm behind the scenes. with this judgment and this temperance energy and this wheel of fortune energy. All because why? What's in the middle? Justice. So what Spirit wants you to know, the choice is yours, but you're dealing with a straight up asshole. They want your energy, or they can just, this person is like, boy, if I get with Soul Tribe one more time, I'm gonna put something on it. Ain't cause but suck of this ass, right? I'm gonna have them all in the head. I just need their energy. So they talking the dark energy. I just need their energy. They're a vampire. They need to fill up, but they blocked. And all the crazy shit they've been doing behind the scenes to other people other than you. They doing behind the scenes. Stay focused. You can just, we saw that. You get the bigger picture. Choice is up to you though. Fresh new energy. Y'all ain't studying this damn fool. How I know? Because the T in the air right now. The T in the air, where it is. There it is. Moving on. Thank you. Next. And you ain't telling them shit. They ain't tell you nothing. That's how I know you're in the fresh new energy. Somebody may need it. Hey, fresh new energy. You ain't even the same no more. How I know? Death card. You totally trained. You done changed up on their asses and they hate that shit. They like to owe you. This person hears something else. Meanwhile, what's going on, Divine Femme? Card of the day. It's August 4th. We all in this here 8-8 portal energy. I'm pulling on that. For real. Friday. All right. Shout out to all the new clients. Not just talking about online or from this channel here. They watch, you know, they know same thing. Move in silence. Right? And yeah, the client list is just gonna grow. You ain't got time for nobody's bullshit. You're not the same no more, whoever I am, and you know this person is dark. Taking care of business. On they side, they with that shit. Love spells, shit, sex rituals, trying to trap folk. On your side, you ain't got time for no bullshit. You good. You about your business. Blocking them. You good. Spirit, here go the choice again with this here indecision. To a sword energy, to a cup, to a wand, whatever. Choose wisely now. And for somebody, you knew this person like the same sex. Ain't no question. Clear. When I do these live, folks, it just don't be for one person. It might be, shit, 10 or 15 different scenarios. Hold on. Let me put some some tarot on this here right quick. I don't even want to bother with Kipper. Baby boy. Danique, I got baby boy. Put baby boy on this here person. Baby boy gonna let me know what's going on. I'm telling you. Baby boy, what's going on, baby boy? Randomly at the bottom of the deck. Let's see what's on the bottom of the deck. Card of the day, tarot. Everything that I said is the truth. So while I was telling y'all indecision to a sword energy, I feel this to a sword energy, but it's got a moon over one of those swords. You already know the truth. In fact, you on something else. Some of y'all done got a breakthrough from this dark energy. The Ace of Swords sometimes can be a breakthrough energy. All right, I got to stop drinking the coffee for today. That's the third cup. And they got me doing nothing but running. See how they messing with me, y'all? See how they messing with me? Somebody don't want this to come out. Am I back? Can y'all hear me? Ooh, we done lost some too. You on some more shit. So you can hear me, Shamika, because I lost y'all for a minute. I don't know what happened. So we got the Ace of Sword and the Fool. That's what I'm saying. No time for bullshit. You on some new shit. You on something totally different. If this that person, they either made a foolish mistake or what they thought, what they heard was the truth. And if somebody gave them some advice about you, they gave this person the wrong advice. I ain't lying. Here go the page. Now, yeah, we saw y'all. They looking you up, trying to dig dirt up on you and shit. Spying on you. Seeing when it's a good time, they come your way. They waiting for you to be like, I guess, weak or acceptable for them to approach you again in conversation, because you already blocked and believe this person. This person is waiting, or you've been waiting. You turned your back on something, they have. Somebody's waiting. This is future energy. Hold on. Card of the day, tarot, baby boy. I'm sorry, y'all. I got to go to this third cup. I'm still doing the tarot. You the shit. And if this is another woman or another man or another person, they ass is in reverse. Somebody that met they match. They done met a witch. How I know that? Because I got love spells out here. Where the masculine at? This here Queen of Wands upside down has got this person doing some shit that they shouldn't be doing. Because they upside down, the Emperor's in reverse, the King of Wands in reverse. Something over with. Why the Queen of Wands out here card of the day? Give me a clarified card, Spirit, for the Queen of Wands. An offer. Y'all about to have to make a decision. This Knight of Pentacles with this Queen of Wands, if this is somebody else, they no match. What a Knight of Pentacles gonna do with a Queen of Wands in reverse? Or what is a Knight of Pentacles gonna do for you? Clarify card. Hold on. Overall energy is that damn Page of Pentacles. They lost everything. They lost, hold on, y'all. They lost everything. They done lost everything. Everything. They've lost everything, folks. Okay. I'm going to give y'all this here two ways. Two ways. Inside scoop. A closer look. Nosy. Up in your business. All right. That's the T for today. If this is another man or another woman, that's that Queen of Wands energy. And they know whoever this masculine is, whether they tell them or not, wants to come towards you with some sort of offer. Only thing about it is, if it's somebody else stalking you, the impersonator. Y'all remember the impersonator? Hold on. The doppelganger. The Michael Jackson wannabe. That's this here Queen of Wands, but they in reverse. That's how I'm reading this. So they trying to get the inside scoop on you. For one, they want to see if the spells that they've been doing on you or this masculine is working. And they've been paying somebody as well. But their ass is going to end up like this. Boo-hooing and crying. Why? Like I said, the spell we saw, that's been blocked, reverse, right? Temperance gonna always whoop that devil ass. And that nigga, whoever this witch is right here, it's just a matter of time. For others of you, you the Queen of Wands in the upright. You know this person is up to no damn good, trying to find out what you doing, who you with. And it's like you and this Queen of Wands energy, like, look, I do not have time for you. I don't have time. Whatever you got going on, whatever has held you up, delayed you, whoever you've been loyal to, dedicated to, whoever, you need to keep a stepping. They ain't got shit to offer you. Like what I do for work, you end up being a counselor to this person. The party is over with. Whatever they were celebrating, they ain't celebrating no more. Cry me a river. You still standing. Your Two of Cups, you have an opportunity. You're going to meet somebody else. Wait a minute. Spirit, is this Queen of Wands soul tribe in the upright or the reverse? I'm going to clarify. We're going to separate this in. We're going to separate the good from the bad. The good from the bad and the ugly. What we need to know about this Queen of Wands? Card of the day is the Queen of Wands. It's witchy energy, y'all. But somebody's shit ain't working no more. None of y'all in their head. Moon. We clarifying this Queen of Wands now. And the moon in reverse. They secrets coming out. Game over. Hold on. This what y'all hide? Or y'all getting ready to find out something with that moon in reverse? Whatever is hidden is going to be exposed because I got the sun here. And in the middle of the sun and temperance you just saw, it's justice. Now watch this here. What we need to know about the Queen of Wands? What we need to know, is this soul tribe upright, or is this another man or another woman reverse spirit? It ain't looking good. However we dress this up, folks, it ain't looking good. They a page compared to you. Hold on, if this is you. Now watch this here. Who is this Queen of Wands spirit? Card of the day. Love, spell, sex, magic, succubus energy. Somebody can't create. Somebody scratching. Somebody itching. They got STDs. They done got with somebody to replace you. A copycat, a doppelganger. Queen of Wands. It's just y'all. See, y'all got a Two of Cups now. Remember I told y'all. Hold on, watch this here now. Watch this here. You gonna have to make a decision. See, that's y'all still standing. Now y'all getting ready to get an opportunity. If this is them, again, this Queen of Wands, if it's in reverse, know that this person want to come back toward you after being delayed and held up. So this person was more, this masculine was more loyal to a Queen of Wands in reverse or a Queen of Wands in upright than they were to you, but they wasn't getting shit. What, bedroom action? Queen of Wands, Two of Cups. Shit, it's somebody from your past. This is how they see you. They see you as somebody that's got your shit together. They know you ain't no follower. They know you can be with anybody you want to be with because you can be with anybody you want to be with because not only you're attractive, man or woman, but they know you can have choices if you want to. Because contracts and soulmate energy, two of cups energy, that's just two people coming together. It don't have to be a lover all the time. Bottom of the day, Queen of Wands. Shit. You the shit. That's how they see you. This Queen of Wands is y'all. And they wait. They know it's just a matter of time. You know how they say the Three of Wands sometimes in tarot, waiting on your shift to come in. There are some cards that shows a masculine energy, whether this is you or somebody else, because it's Aries energy, it's Emperor energy. And then that Three of Wands, you're there on a terrace, on a balcony, like, and you're overlooking this water and all of these ships. So you're not just waiting. They know you ain't just waiting on folk, waiting on something to happen, waiting on your ship to come in. They own whoever on that terrace standing there. They own them ships. They own them. So when you in Empress energy with Queen of Wands, like I said, this person from your past all getting the inside scoop on you. They already know you can be with anybody you want to be with. They know this. Whoever this is from your past. They know you already know you probably psychic to Queen of Cups energy. They know you've been doing something behind the scenes. They know you know this here. And they know you know that they've been around somebody else that's dark like they ass. And for some of y'all, you know that this person likes the same sex. Whoever this Waldo energy and this Temperance, same Three of Wands. And then, like I told you psychic, you already know this. You already know people competing for you. You already know people sending you negative energy. You already know people trying to cause conflict in your life, because you the High Priestess and this Queen of Cups and all that shit blocked. Why? Because you the Empress, you the Queen of Cups, you the Queen of Wands, you the Queen of Pentacles. And if they keep fucking with you, they ain't gonna have nothing but problems and chaos in their life. I'm done. Thanks for the bucket gift. Whoever just sent that bucket gift, I'm gonna have to pull the bucket back out. It's over with. I can give you the whole story. Watch this here. We getting ready to wrap this one up. I'm gonna give y'all a tour of the space here where I'm at here one day. Well, hold on. They ain't got shit to offer. What they gonna give the Queen of Pentacles? And for somebody, they've been paying for spell work. Somebody you done walked away from, or they walking away. Somebody moving. But look at the moon. Leave me alone. Spirit, what do we need to know about this here page? Now watch this here. I'm going to flip it up. I'm going to flip the script on. What do we know about, what do we need to know about this? This your hater. This one of your haters. Whoever this is. This ain't somebody you want to associate yourself with. I promise. Because if they're attached to another energy, that energy is in reverse. They're a witch. Why? Because we got spell work, as they say, on the table. All right, let's wrap this up. I'm sorry, y'all. That coffee got me running. Can't do it. LA Fitness. I don't know what LA Fitness want. I'll call it back. All right, I'm going to do 3 shuffles. I did. And then I'm going to cut first. All right. Page of Pentacles. Remote viewing, looking into your life with their mind. Somebody paying for some darn hard work. They asking to be messed up. What we need to know about this page? Spirit, what we need to know about this page? This page of Pentacles. Someone to perform, learn a cord cutting ritual. This person's gift has been devalued. They had a gift, but it's been devalued. Hold on. You will witness their karma. This is not a good page, folks. This is not a good offer. 57, 54, 57. Your closest friends hold grudges against you. That's that 5 of Pentacles, 5 of 1. So if some of y'all, we got that 5 of Pentacles and that 5 of Cups. So if some of y'all have had a situation with friends or people you know coming against you, you're going to witness their karma. If it's another person that this person is with, they're doing some kind of manipulation spell on them and trying to use your energy, draining this person's energy because they're a copycat. You the real deal. They dealing with a doppelganger. They dealing with a copycat energy, trying to be just like you and everything you do. Or this is the person that you blackmail, digging up dirt. I'm done. Digging up dirt. There go your T. Digging up dirt. Here go your hater. Trying to blackmail you. Digging up dirt on you to use later. That's just over with. Mars retrograde. This person's in trouble. Impulsive rage of anger, hostility, major blowouts, fights, and violence. So this person now is dealing with the deities or the dark energies or whoever this person's been paying to attack you. Those energies are attacking them now because you protected temperance. So it's like saying the devil or these dark energies, look, hey, we want our money. You're going to have to make some sacrifices. The universe is telling this person, you in this energy because you know what you did. They can't get around this. Card of the day, Queen of Wands, clarified by Knight of Pentacles. Overall energy is this page. This is a dirty page. They learning lessons. That's my student page as well. So with that Hierophant, they could have gotten with a group of people, a coven, a church. They could have went to a pastor, a religious leader, or they just could have went and paid somebody to do some shit. And if they was getting advice from somebody, a reader, a psychic, or uh, this was somebody that was jealous of you, that wanted to be like you. So they was telling this person every damn thing they wanted to hear. Oh man, that's your card of the day. Baby boy said so. Card of the day is the Queen of Wands. This person from your past. Know that you can be with anybody you want to be with. And who, if they went somewhere else, they dealing with a Queen of Wands in reverse, and they know this person want to come back towards you. So they've been doing work. They've been working on this page or working on this night, trying to keep them stuck. But it's your person that you dealt with. If this is you, your story, they in trouble because they participated. They allowed something to happen. Universe saw it all. Now you taking care of business. You ain't got time for this person's bullshit, and all of their spell and all of this dark energy has been reversed and sent back to its original. Anybody got any questions? Anybody want a mini reading? I gotta go one more time. We'll give y'all a couple more minutes here, and then we're gonna be out of here. I gotta come back and do Leo. Oh man, that coffee running this morning. Boy, you got a question or a mini reading, let me know. All right, y'all, I'm done. Normally, I don't drink coffee before the live. I drink it maybe 1 cup during the live, maybe a cup and a half. But I was up early working on something. All right, Roro. What's up with you, Roro? I know who Roro is. What up, Roro? All right. Here's the main thing that you want to know in this situation, and that is that this here resonate with you, Roro. I got you, Roro. The main thing you need to know is this. There's a masculine in reverse. That Emperor energy. or a Leo energy, or a Sag energy, or it could be a King of Sword energy, but they in reverse. But they coming out as if they got their shit together, right? They don't. Somebody else is controlling the narrative with this person. And if it's a Queen of Wands energy in reverse, this energy has been paying for spell work to block you. This masculine thought this was their person. This is who they was loyal and dedicated to. In this here Knight of Pentacle energy. But they ended up with nothing. So if this masculine comes back towards you in a Magician in reverse energy, or a King of Sword reverse energy, or a King of Sword energy, there's a moon up over what they're saying, meaning that they're not going to tell you everything. So Spirit wants you to keep moving forward. And this air element, don't entertain this person's bullshit. They're going to waste your time. Keep focusing on what you want to focus on. Spirit, what we got here for? Roll, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. If you got a question, let me know. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Roll. You mean start all over? You mean to go with what we got? Roll. We got the roll the solo. We got the moon. That's why I say you will be start all over, go with what we got, because it look like this here is coming back almost the same. All right, so anyway, we got the moon roll, and then we have this Gemini, or this Magician, or this Lover's energy. And if it's a choice, roll. If it's personal, then this is somebody that's hiding somebody, or something is hidden. Maybe somebody's hiding something, okay? It could be whatever. Let's keep going. Look at that. So the opposite of this Gemini is Sagittarius, or this Jupiter, this Temperance energy. It's like the same energy almost. Anyway, so to represent the air element is heavy air. We got Gemini, we got Aquarius. So we definitely have Uranus energy. And we do have Pluto in the 11th house retrograde, in the 11th house of Aquarius. It's you're going to know anyway. You're going to know anyway. Hold on. You're going to know anyway. If it's love related, you already know. Hold tight. Messenger Spirit for Roll. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. North and South Node, Jupiter, Mercury, Uranus energy Spirit for Roll. Roll, we're going to go past all of this here. Let me see here what we got here. Let's see what's going on with your manifestations first. See what's going on with your manifestations first. Roll. All right. Oh, you got a question, or you want the mini reading? What we got here? Can you tell me if this is someone I'm currently speaking with in a private? Yeah. Do that in a private, Roll. Right now, we're going to give you what we got. Okay. Hold on. Daydream. Having your head in the clouds can be a source of great inspiration. But be careful when your fantasies become an escape for reality. So that lock means that there could be some blockages or something. That could be something that's holding you back. What else? We got one lock. We got two lock, unworthy. Do you genuinely believe in your worthiness to attain the abundance you desire, Roll? Roll with it. One more. Message for Rolo Spirit. Money, career, and finances is where I like to start. Envy, that's 3. So this is somebody else, or is you? Focusing on what others have is a drain on your energy. So if you know you're not doing this, Rolo, if you know you don't envy somebody else, this is somebody else. That's why I don't like to talk about past person and other people. If you are energetically tied, it's going to come out anyway, right? We got 4 locks in a row. Conditioning. Have you accepted the illusory limits placed onto you by your upbringing and social conditioning? Hold on, let me check something out for you, Rolo. Because we got 4 locks. I ain't never seen 4 locks in a row. Locks. Your subconscious wealth blocks and limiting belief. You got to get out of your head. So you your own hindrance. Ain't nobody stopping you. Nobody. There is wealth available to you. I don't know if you think you're unworthy or whatever it is, but it could be something that could be beneficial with this retirement. Messages for Rolo. Money, career, finances, manifestation, goals, dreams, aspirations, the good stuff. No envy, so this is not you, okay? Dream home and retirement. You good. You Aquarius, you live in your head. I know some Aquarius, and I already know what you're talking about. But the good thing about it, if somebody trying to come, if it's a Gemini or Sagittarius trying to pull something over your head, they ain't gonna be able to do it. Shit, you don't, like you said, you live there. Dream home, if that's what you've been thinking about. And retirement. You may not even see this coming. When you are living your best life, Rolo, every day, your dream home is your actual home. There go them keys I wanted to see. Focus. It's difficult to be productive when your energy is scattered in so many directions. That's why you had them locks. You could be blocking yourself. So if you in 8 of Sword energy, according to you, always in your head. If it's dream home or love related, the only reason why I'm pulling out this love deck because I'm feeling something. You blocking it. There's nobody outside of you that you got an issue with right now. It's you. You show him a house you wanted. Don't tell all of it in the line. Keep it to yourself, High Priest. Get a private session and everything else. It would be perfect. Love message. What's on your love brain? Because you're thinking about more than just, you're thinking about some stuff here, Rolo. All right, Rolo. Separation. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. So if you're with somebody you're not, there could be a distance or a separation in the near future. Or it's already taking place. I don't know where you are in your timeline. But I got dream home out here. So I want to see what's going on here. Bing, retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. It's 2 people. So I don't know if you and somebody else is going to be getting away, but this is attached to a dream home and retirement. Are you thinking about getting with somebody and y'all just elope? Leave the world behind type shit? Bottom of the deck. Unrequited love. That dream home, that retreat, if somebody sold you a dream promise you something. Unrequited. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. Getting to know, if y'all hear in the background, that's somebody next door in the next office. Getting to know each other as you reveal your innermost selves to each other. Your bond deepens. So if this is somebody new, whatever this is, be careful. Or don't give where somebody's not giving. If this is a past person, you already know what to do. Passion, if it's somebody new, allow your heart and soul to sing with joy, forgiving and learning. So as you release and heal the past, and that past was unrequited, by the way, now you're going to probably end up getting with somebody new. If that is your desire and manifestation. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moment. Make the effort. We got soulmate here with this retreat. All right. So now, Rolo, let's do this here. If it's somebody you currently dealing with, don't be like the past to whereas you was giving but wasn't receiving. If it's somebody new you're dealing with, if it's somebody from your past, spirits, you gotta release that. You gotta let it go. You gotta let it go. Spirit, what other messages we have? All right. All of those locks mean that you were only blocking yourself. There was no outside forces blocking you. If somebody's trying to sell you a dream, they ain't gonna be able to do it. Look at that, main female, you the shit. Dream home and the main female? What about this dream home and the main female for? Row. Anybody else want to read it? Let me know. Anybody else? Questions? Anybody? Right? Stop. False person. Unrequited. Now, somebody selling dreams. And can't deliver. Somebody selling somebody a dream and can't deliver because they already tied up in a karmic cycle. Bottom of the karmic loop of some sort. This is ending. This is something that probably has already happened or happening right now, Roro. If you know you're not a false person, let's separate the energy, Roro. If you know you're not a false person tied up in some kind of karmic loop, karmic cycle, and if you're not experiencing this here Five of Pentacle energy, this poverty mindset, this is somebody else that's thinking about you. Because you're the main female. The main female is the Empress. Now, I picked that deck up. We're going to pick up another deck and see what the tarot say. I'm going to use baby boy. Okay, so Roro, generally speaking right now, oh, nobody did. Listen, you are unfuckable with right now. But can't nobody mess with you. Because you the Queen of Wands, if you will, and the Queen of Swords. Let me get some more shuffles here. Hold on. Messages for Roro, Spirit, Sun, Moon. You don't need nobody. Somebody don't want to let you go, though. You've been going back and forth, trying to weigh out your options. And your options is based on who has the most value. Pentacles and Wands. Hold on. I kind of feel where this is going here. So we got the dream home and the false person. Spirit wants you to take focus. Somebody's in a poverty mindset. They can't do shit. Somebody's giving somewhere else, or somebody's learning a lesson dealing with a false person. If this is you and you were dealing with a false person, they had shit to offer. And if they tried to offer you dream home, or there's a dream home in the picture or what have you, what the page gonna do? They can't do that. If this is you, you're gonna get opportunity after you release this here unrequited situation, this false person. And then other doors, business opportunity, raises on the job, offers or what have you are going to start coming in. What's this page of all about? There might be an offer. If you was trying, you may have to end up, once you release this past energy, you may have, if you've always wanted that dream home, Spirit says you're going to get it, the down payment or whatever you need is going to be lower. If it's percentages as far as the APR, your interest that they're going to charge or whatever, it could be less, or it could be less money down for you to get this dream home that somebody else tried to offer you and couldn't deliver. Releasing that energy is what's going to allow you to get this dream home. Do not deal with this player. This person is dealing with other people. They're invested in other places, but they're not highly invested. If this is you, there's an offer that's coming in with this page of Pentacle. Small offer. Somebody want to start all over. That's my student page. And this Knight of Cups in reverse. You're going to refuse this offer because you know they can't deliver. They wearing a mask. Bottom of the deck. Yeah, you're going to refuse that offer. You're going to refuse this offer. If it's a job, you're going to refuse this job. If somebody want to come towards you, you're going to tell them no. You straight. And you're going to have to leave this person where they at. Because this here Hermit is falling underneath this here Knight of Cups in reverse. And this Chariot, if this person want to come towards you, you're going to tell them no. You're tired of arguing with this person. You're on something else. This person is struggling financially too. If they left you hanging, they going through right now. Because you good underneath this page of Pentacles. But they struggling. Toil and labor. So the same thing that they did to you, say if they ghosted you, that's why I don't like doing past person or anybody else's energy. That's not, like some people like to say, I don't want to know if my past person cheating. Probably, yeah. Because their energy is going to always come out if you haven't cut that cord. I'm sorry, y'all, but this coffee is good and it's got me going. You're going to refuse an offer. And you're going to get this by yourself. You're not going to get it. You're not going to get it with somebody. You're going to probably end up doing this by yourself. If it's a dream home that you want. And you're going to have to pay less. That's what you're manifesting right now. And you're going to get it cheaper, Spirit says, than the beginning. Because you released this person. And in the future, if they come back, I think you're going to return. I think you're going to refuse this offer. And you're going to keep moving forward. Leaving them behind. Same way they left you. Advice and outcome for roll spirit. All right, so since I saw the Empress over here from the other deck, from the card of the day, all right, I'm gonna get this deck, baby girl, coming. We're gonna wrap this up. I'm sorry, y'all, but hey. It's only $19 if I can get this coffee up out of me. Somebody, hey, it's over with, Roro. That's you. That's somebody from your past. They can't, what they gonna offer you? You to stop. That's you. That's somebody from your past. They can't offer you nothing. You already got it. Hold on. All right, Ro. We're gonna wrap you up, Ro. I got you. I apologize, y'all, but coffee. Don't blame it on me, blame it on the coffee. But I like coffee. All right, you did have a question, Ro. I'm gonna mix it in with this here. Advice and outcome, and anything spirit she needs to know about the current situation. Whatever you got going on currently. Send it to the Cashapp. I think I got time for one more mini reading or a couple of questions. I don't think you need this person. Spirit, for Ro. Who is this past energy, hoping and wishing? It's somebody want another opportunity. But what you don't realize is there's somebody else that's trying to come in. Somebody that wants, something real serious and long term, because I saw a retreat getting away. If it's this past person, we already seen the Chariot, whether they are Cancer or not. Or they got a Cancer moon in their chart, Gemini, Sagittarius, Aquarius moon, right? Okay, go. Advice, outcome, and current situation, spirit, for Ro. Advice, outcome, and current situation, spirit, for Ro. You got that dream home. Spirit wants you to stay focused. That's the key. That's the main thing. With this other stuff here is just distractions. Advice, outcome, current situation. Look who come out. It's a Queen of Wands, so we know there's somebody else. I don't think this is you, Queen of Wands, reverse, unless you the most passion for somebody from the past. Yeah, and you could not know, you're not waiting, or there's another feminine energy here. Hold on. That a masculine has been going back and forth with. You don't care, you moving on. Spirit, what do we need to know about this Queen of Wands in reverse? This Queen of Wands in reverse energy came out in the card of the deck. In the upright. Somebody tried to hide somebody. Or there's a Queen of Wands in reverse doing some crazy shit behind the scene with this moon. Roll. There's another feminine energy jealous of you. They probably know somebody just waiting to come your way. And you ain't even interested in whoever this is coming. So it's going to be a double tower. Yeah. Somebody knows somebody's coming towards you. Or you've lost passion for somebody that wants a new start. Hold on. What we need to know about this Queen of Wands in reverse for roll. And we done. 2 of Wands, somebody's waiting. Somebody who you no longer have a passion for is waiting. If it's another feminine energy, I don't know what the hell. Oh, you got victory over this person. If it's a jealous ass feminine energy that was competing with you behind the scenes and you didn't even know it with somebody else, that somebody else is not even on the table. They ain't even interested in this damn person. If there's a masculine that went in another direction, they sitting up here holding on to the globe and the Ace of Wands, which is you. Somebody from a distance from you. And this Queen of Wands in reverse is about to lose their mind, whoever was competing against you, jealous of you. And the thing about it, I don't know why they jealous, because you don't even want this damn master. You don't even want this past person. You waiting on something different. But somebody else don't think that. They don't think like that. They think that this person, look at people talking about this person too. Whoever this person is, this masculine energy, there might be somebody that's leaving them. And people are talking about it. All right. Anybody else? You said you sent $5? Okay. So you can send the rest if you want to. If not, you trying to see about a new Sag Gemini that's on the table. And just be careful with whatever you choose. Spirit wants you to be focused. So if there's other people, I tell people this all the time, when there's multiple people in the mix, if you will, and you're dealing with somebody from the past you're still energetically tied to, or they're tied to you, whatever the case is, and then you're seeing somebody new, that's going to always be third energy. You're not going to be able to get around all of that. Yes or no question, $9. That's just a support thing, folks. It's not like I'm on here trying to get rich off of creating content and so on and so forth. I'm gonna do this client afternoon. But yeah, well, this is what you should be focused on. Spirit wants you to stay focused and work on something that you believe in, but a cause of some sort. But at the same time, don't forget the key is you. Focus on yourself. That's the key. Experiment. When you find yourself feeling indecisive about which direction to go, don't be afraid to experiment with multiple options to figure out what works for you. I wouldn't, from the cards, not me, If I was counseling you in a situation like this here, I would say, whatever that is, new, if it's for you, it's going to be for you. But I would advise you to do this first. I saw the retirement, and then I saw the focus, and then I saw the dream home. That's what I would focus on. Because somebody needs your energy. Because they're somewhere else, codependent somewhere else. Somebody. All right. Yeah, if you saying $14 before I get out of here, yeah, I'll go ahead and do a mini for you. Card of the day, Queen of Wands, upright. Clarified by the Knight of Pentacles, overall energy was the Page of Pentacles. They ain't got too much to offer you anyway. For those of you who are still around from the card of the day. Kick them haters off. Y'all got people out here dealing with people that was trying to compete against y'all, and y'all don't even know who the hell they was or what was going on, and you had nothing to do with it, you know. It ain't got shit to do with you. I gotta organize this shit because I don't like turning around, but it's stuff over there I don't want to deal with right now. All right then, Mystic Road. Let me know before I go. Mystic Road. Let me know before I go. Okay. Let me know before I go. I'm still waiting. I try to wait. I'll be doing, send it, okay. I'll be doing a 8-8 portal video on Friday. I got a couple of clients. I still may have a couple spots open for Friday if you're interested in an 8-8 portal reading. I try to make these here, not try, but my approach with them is always personal. Especially doing portal reading. Even though I do one general live, and it's not always tarot, folks, as far as with me in these sessions, because people on some more stuff. They're not, everybody's not interested in a past person. There's some people that need counsel or they desire counsel because of shit that they dealing with, not another person. You got me? Whether it's childhood, whether it's other traumas, whatever the case is. People just, on something different. Right? So it's not always tarot related. All right. Roro, you want this here general, or do you have a question and we'll build around it? You want this general, mystic, or you want this here? You got a specific. Other than that, we getting ready to roll with you, right? We getting ready to roll with you. General message, spiritual mystic roll. This is good. For somebody it's good. For you it's good. I'm pulling on you. We got Jupiter. This is good. I'm going to tell you why I say it's good. Because I got a Sagittarius. We got Jupiter here. Just hold on, Mystic. And then I got Justice. So that's good. So far, all of that's good. But since I got two Sages out here, Mystic, we're going to turn one of these Sag energies upside down. Somebody's not going to be so lucky. And when it comes out like this and I'm pulling on your energy, I give you the benefit of the doubt, right? But you still have to place yourself in the situation. It's good for somebody that's not so good. For somebody else. That's what I'm getting now. Spirit, general messages for Mystic Road. Your pre-shuffle, you got a Page of Cups. What else, Spirit? You a Sag, okay. You got a Page of Cups. Been there, done that. Been there, heard that. Been there, done that. Been there, heard that. Seven of Pentacles. If you're dealing with somebody else in judgment energy that wants to come back around again, this time around, I think you're saying, been there, done that. Okay? Hold tight. Been there, done that. You don't want to go back to this. You don't want to compete. This person may have to compete for you now because they made the wrong decision, judgment. Another energy that may have a Sagittarius, that could be a Sagittarius or have a Sagittarius Venus in their chart. You already been there, done that. You're tired. You're tired. Oh man, this shit here is beautiful. You know who it is. You're tired of getting that cup to people who deserve the bottle cap. The cup is much bigger than the bottle cap. You're tired of giving that cup. You know who this is too. Hold on. General messages, Spirit. What general messages we have right now for Mystic Road? Okay. 3 cards in the bottom. You got the moon. That moon ain't going nowhere. We got this full moon coming up soon too. There go your 3 times right there. You've been hurt 3 times. Now you're afraid. You don't want to be hurt no more. Don't ever be afraid to love. You just don't have to love yourself. But don't be afraid to love again or love somebody else because of 3 bad experiences. Hold on here. All right, so we got Sag energy right here. It's been a struggle for you to move on from this too. Bottom of the deck. Yeah. There's 2 things going on. Actually, it's 3. Mystic. In the past, something happened. You didn't see the betrayal, you felt it. Whatever this is. You wanted to reach out to somebody or somebody wanted to reach out to you to discuss this because that's communication and travel. But they didn't. They was afraid to, whether it was you or somebody else. If it's somebody new, it's the past. If it's somebody new, this is what's holding you back from this. This moon, your energy, if you will. This is what's holding you back. But the universe wants you to know that you got justice and you got good favor, you got good luck, if you will, on your side. You just got to get rid of this here. This is in the head now. It ain't in the heart. It's in the head now. Because you holding back this. You're holding. This 3 of Swords, Justice, Gemini, whatever, Libra energy, right? This is what's holding you back from this. You don't want to be hurt again. Spirit, what do we need to know about this Three of Swords here? Now, I'm just pulling on this here. This is general. What does Mystic World need to know about this Three of Swords? This is definitely something. Listen, either you or somebody wants to talk about this. You wanted to know why this took place in the past. And you actually, that could have been a time that you even thought about either reaching out to this person or going toward this person or to somebody else. Okay, so we got a Queen of Pentacles here. So you gave a lot to this person. You invested a lot of time. You invested a lot of yourself. Three of Swords, Spirit said that's the truth. But with the Three of Swords and the Ace of Swords, you heal from this. That's what I'm saying. You've already healed from this, whether you know it or not. I think you just afraid, Moon, of dating, if you will, or meeting somebody new or being with somebody new. If it's somebody from new, that's beautiful. If it's somebody from your past, this person could be hoping and wishing that things work out between you. All right. But Spirit said they're not going to tell you everything. They're not going to tell you everything. Okay? Three of Swords for Mystic Road. We need to know about this Three of Swords. That's the main thing. I'm going to clarify this Two of Cups here too. Somebody from your past. So if you say you've been betrayed by 3 times in the past, Spirit said don't let that be the reason why you love in the future. Right? 6 of Cups, 3 of Swords, 7 of Cups. Don't let this person or 3 betrayals in the past stop you from going for. There's opportunities and options to be with somebody else. So don't let this past energy keep you from getting to what you desire. Right? Everybody ain't the same. Everybody ain't full of bullshit and problems. Bullshit and problems. Right? That's what you've been attracting because of your moon. I don't know what your moon sign is. It's water. Don't let this Three of Swords keep you from getting what you want. Because somebody new is coming in, trying to come in. But you could be still stuck on a past energy that you was hoping and wishing worked out, but they didn't work out like that. This is somebody new now. Because this past energy, they full of shit. They full of shit. Spirit, what we need to know about this Two of Cups for Mystic Road. Let me clarify this Two of Cups here. I hope you ain't afraid to move forward. Two of Cups. Road, Two of Cups. Gemini moon, opposite of the Sag then. That Gemini is in this Three of Swords with that Libra energy. All right. Is they coming back? You shouldn't worry about that. Don't think about that. If you want to know right quick, yeah. But Spirit wants you to know, keep going forward. Victory's in front of you, not behind you. Is they coming back? Yeah, same damn way. They ain't changed. Or this is you. You're going to have a number of problems if you go back to this person. See, I'm doing 2 things now since you asked me that question. But now watch this Two of Cups. So if you go back to this past person, somebody, it's going to be problems. Right? If you ain't learned your lesson, go on back. I don't tell people not to go back. If you ain't learned your lesson, or you're going to keep attracting the same energy. Two of Cups for Mystic role. Look at that. So if you go back to this person, this is what you gonna get. A player. Somebody that's full of bullshit. They don't want shit. They want to control you. Now, book ending this Two of Cups is on the bottom. I don't know what it is. You got the Emperor and the Ace of Wands. Now check this here out. I'm gonna throw you something in here, Mystic Road. There's somebody new coming in that y'all gonna do something great together. But this energy of the past, you got to end with it first. I think there's a new cycle coming in for you with somebody in the future. But you got to get this here fear, this energy here, and worried about what happened in the past out of your energy before this here masculine energy and this Ace of Wands, Eight of Pentacles, World card, and Star energy. You got to get this other person out of your energy. That's the only blockage I see, because this other person, this new person, wants something serious. You got to let go of these fives. This Five of Swords, this Five of Wands, and this Five of Pentacles. Because if you go back to them, it's going to be the same damn thing. They're going to leave you. So I hope I answer all of your questions in one. Advice and outcome. And what does she need to know about the past? Not past person. What do she need to know about the past? Not the past person, Spirit. To get another day. What does she need to know about the past? You can't keep repeating it. But if you need to, in order to learn your lesson, I tell anybody, well, go on back. I'm not telling you to go back then. Okay, if you don't feel like you learned your lesson, just keep doing it. Doug is new. All of this is including Doug too. What does she need to know about the past in order for the new? Because evidently, somebody from your past is strongly holding on to you, and you strongly holding on to. Advice, outcome, past. What does she need to learn? What lessons she need to learn about the past? The new, ain't no need in going into something new. If past energy is still, people not saying this is you, just in general. If I wanted to be with Doug, say, I'm not talking about me. If you want to be with Doug and Doug is new, you got fear somewhere of abandonment or betrayal. Well, I hope if you go to talking to Doug about what took place in the past, Doug is not going to be interested, because the Emperor got control of their life. Got me? I understand you talking about Doug, but you got to realize Waldo is still attached. Whether you attached to Waldo or Waldo attached to you. And if you've been thinking about reaching out to the past energy, not to make up, not to discuss that Three of Swords, but the World card to get closure. If you can do that, and it's been a while since you've been with that person, if you will. I mean, you can't lose nothing, but you can at least get that. Hold on. That card wanted to come out about 3 or 4 of them. I understand that. Anyway, now you're going on into a whole something other than a mini reading. Advice, outcome, what lessons you learned about the past. Who not to give that cup to. Now we got somebody new coming in. They already hear you say it's Doug. This is what Doug wants. You can flip this here however you want. But if you don't read that past, it's gonna still show up. I mean, you could be physically with somebody else and energetically connected to somebody else. People don't realize that, but it's the truth though. See, 301. Somebody's waiting. There's an offer on the table. Hold on. 1001. See what I'm saying? These hit this 1001. If you in this moon energy because of a 3 of sword energy. If you in moon energy because of a 3 of sword energy, even if you with somebody new, it's gonna be a problem, is what I'm trying to say. Bottom of the deck. Well, I don't even want to discuss Doug. See, 5 of Swords. It's going to end up the same way in the past. So, advice. Take care of this 5 of Swords energy. And please don't be out here trying to show somebody else from your past that you can be with somebody else new. Because just like you saying, Doug, there's no way in the world I would even mention Doug in the live. This is your mini. Because there's an energy of sabotage. Now, when this live is over with, you back to your word, you back to your life, right? Just know that there's an energy that will love to sabotage anything serious you get involved in. Because why? They miserable. I've seen all the 5s. Spirit advice to you is to defeat this energy. Because you and Doug ain't going to be able to get here in this energy. When this energy is present, these are your cards. If this energy is present, 5 of Cups, 5 of Swords, that's a problem. Whether you with Doug or the past. Because the past is still there. I don't know how long it's been. Telling you how to see, you going from a general mini reading, general, till you have many questions, right? You can be, that's 6 of Cups, you can be with somebody new and somebody from a past lifetime can still be in your energy. It don't have to be the last person you was with. If you, that's 5 years ago. If you was dealing with somebody 20 years ago, I'm just saying, then it's you. You in this moon energy with this 3 of Swords being betrayed 3 times in the past, and now you're talking about somebody new. And that's just been 5 years ago. That's why these 5s is coming out. Spirit wants you to deal with that first. It's not about. Now, in a mini reading, you remember I asked you, do you want a general reading, mini reading, or do you have a question and we'll build on your question? But you wanted the general mini reading and you got multiple questions here. You're not just, if you watch this here, okay, and I'm going to give you this here. So what you need to know about the new connection with Doug. 3 shuffles. New connection with Doug. Hold on. See how we got a tower? What does she need to know about the new connection with Doug? We got a tower. We got a Queen of Pentacles. Right back to where we started from. 5 wands. Now hold tight. What does she need to know about the new person, Doug? It ain't gonna last. Not because of Doug. Not because of Doug. You in the moon energy with the 3 of Swords. been betrayed 3 times in the past by 3 different men. I'm trying not to make it too personal because I would rather for you to be in a personal session. But you want to know, it ain't gonna last. Night of Wands is not there to stay, they there to play. Now, if you end up in a betrayal situation with Doug, we ain't talking about the past now. I didn't want to go here with you, but since you want to know, her and Doug, Spirit, Mystic Rose and Doug. Now you see what I'm saying? If you don't know what 7 of Cups mean in tarot, somebody gonna be gone. Somebody gonna have other options. Somebody is trying to confuse somebody, or somebody is confused. Somebody don't know who they want. This is you and Doug now. Now either Doug is gonna get victory over somebody that's confused, or you gonna get victory over Doug that's confused, and it has a lot to do with the past. Somebody gonna end up walking away because somebody gonna feel like don't nobody know what they really want. And if you're talking about the past and what somebody did to you, and they betrayed you, and they was the narc, then if that emperor is the Doug is gonna be gone. Doug ain't got no time for no chaos, no confusion. Doug ain't got time for no you talking about the past person a lot. And well, I want you to know I've been betrayed so many times. The emperor don't want to hear that shit. The emperor's like, I thought you said you didn't hear from that and you didn't got over that. Where's the healing cards? That's why I said it has nothing to do with Doug. It's you. I'm not saying what you're saying to him. You're very defensive. I gave you the benefit of the doubt. You said you was talking about the new person, Doug, and it started out with a tower, ending with a Knight of Wands. On the table, on the flip, we got a 7 of Cups, a 6 of Wands, the 8 of Cups, and the King of Swords in reverse. Doug don't want to argue. Doug don't want to fight. Doug could be a narc. We're talking about Doug. And you could end up walking away from Doug. Why? Betrayal. Queen of Swords in reverse. I can't make this shit up. Hold on. We ain't talking about the past now, mister. That's Doug. Hold on. All right. Hey, it is what it is. Coffee. Hey, Kelly, this is not your reading, right? Stay out of it. There you go. Hold on, Kelly. That's disrespectful. If I'm doing a personal reading, mini reading for somebody live, I take that serious because somebody else might be somewhere else. Somebody else's level of understanding on somebody else's situation is totally different. Let's say Kelly could be have dealt with us that they watching tarot. So Kelly could have had a situation, right? That Mystic could be like, damn, you still dealing with that shit? Mystic over that. Mystic, that ain't no problem to Mystic. Kelly ain't been betrayed 3 times. And then it ain't even Kelly's reading. That's so disrespectful. Right? Wow. That's just like Kelly wants to tell Mystic as a counselor or an advisor something that they don't even know nothing about. Message from the universe for Mystic Spirit. Mystic, at the end of the day, what I was simply saying is it has nothing to do with Doug. It really has nothing to do with the past. It's all about you, the moon and the 3 of swords. But there's the 2 of cups and the emperor that wants to come in. That's only possible and will be successful once you deal with the moon and the 3 of swords, the 3 betrayals from the past. If not, the repeat is going to be the same. Tower, 10 of wands, Knight of wands, King of sword in reverse, Queen of sword, and a lot of arguing and fighting and fussing and shit. Same shit, different toilet. 2 of cups in reverse, right? That's a pair. Karma. So the message from the universe is them 8s. Remember that 8 of wands? Karma. A lot of money. Here's the good part now. A lot of money is coming your way. This is one of the reasons why Spirit wants you to focus on you right now. Not Doug. I understand you like Doug. Or the past. A lot of money is coming your way. That's why the heavy Sag came out. And Jupiter. I see everything. Fortune refers to more than just money. Monetary and material success. If you don't appreciate the people in your life now, you won't have them tomorrow. This message encourages you, Mystic, to take personal responsibility. This is about you. And use it to realize your greatest potential. You don't need nobody else to realize your greatest potential. As I said a few minutes ago, this is all about you, not the past, not Doug. Release. There's some karma. There's some negative energy that's holding you back from reaching your financial goals, the things you want to do. And it has a lot to do, and it starts and ends with you. Not the past. Not those past 3 betrayals. And not Doug. Yeah. That's why I like live mini reading. Unique skills, life goals, mission, sense of self, honesty, important projects. This is again about you. This deck message is from the universe. It's about you, other people, me, everybody. But right now, the only card that's coming out is about you. right? It's that time of intense self-development. Focus your mind on your crafts. You already have what it takes to succeed. You. But practice makes you a master. It also serves to find your true purpose, not person, your true purpose. Leveling up in your career or business is of priority right now, not a person. You. So it depends. If you ain't ready for this abundance, if you ain't ready for this whatever, good fortune, then yeah, put your attention and invest your time, not on self, not on your own responsibilities and so on and so forth, or your career, your job. You can do that. But spirit or the cards is saying it's not about Doug, right? It's not about the past. So far, all I've gotten is you. With the moon, started with the moon, and you clarifying that you've been through three. Now, I can say I'm over the past. I say I forgot about the past. One thing that don't lie is energy. And as an energy reader, I just read the energy, right? See the fives? We know this five represents. You're not a victim of your circumstances, rather, you are the beneficiary of it. If that was the case, life would be pretty dull. You will set yourself up for success in the long run. In the long run, if you are willing to adapt to this shift, everything is working out for the best, Mystic. At long last, you are accomplishing what you set out to do. Everything will work out perfectly in the end. Cycles. So we've had karma, we've had endings, release, and we got cycles again. I'm not going to read all of this here, but it says karma. Karma will be paying you a visit. Release the need. Please don't think about karma being bad, folks. Karma just means lessons. Anyway, but Spirit says up to you. If you want whatever it is that you're desiring, Spirit said just take a little bit more time out for yourself. At the end of the day, that's all your mini reading was talking about. It has nothing to do with Doug. It has nothing to do with the past betrayals. It's all about Mystic now. And I've learned over the years, if somebody comes and tells me something that I feel like I've already done, or let's say if it was reversed, and you say, work on you, Ivory. I've been working on me. Release the past. I've already released the past. Why you here? Why you here, Ivory? There's a part of you that's here. There's a part of you that stepped up to the plate and said, let me get a mini reading. It's not so much you have to agree with the cards or what's coming out or the message or what have you. It's the fact that just show some gratitude. You know what, Ivory? Because you know what? Even me, even people that are with their life partners, quote unquote, twin flames or what have you. Healing is done personally, and it should be done daily. There's always something to work on about ourselves. And if we take advantage of that and just be grateful, hey, just say, hey, Ivory, thanks for everything. Because in your mind and behind the scenes where I'm not, right, you can do that checklist. Okay, Ivory said this, took care of that, took care of this, took care of that. I would never bring, and as a spiritual advisor, not as counselor, as a spiritual advisor, I would never ever bring up somebody new, right, in a public setting. This is considered like a public setting, right? And the reason being is everything is energy, and energy travels. You can't consume it and block it and hold it. You can return it, you can send it, but you can't just destroy energy, right? So if somebody's still energetically attached to me, I can't help that. As long as it's a good energy attached to me that I don't deal with no more. They don't wish ill on me. They wish the best for me. That energy can be, that's how some people can still be energetically tied to people or connected to people years later, lifetimes later. But at the end of the day, it's all of us, all of our individual soul journey. And with the new person, Spirit is just simply saying to you, reassuring to you, Mystic, just make sure and very sure you okay with where you are. The cards is saying, Mystic, Ivory, let Mystic know if she focused on this Jupiter energy, everything that was coming out was personal. It didn't say you and somebody else. It didn't say this. So it's almost like the universe saying, hey, look, um, hey, look, Mystic, give us a little bit more time. We can do it right now, but give us a little bit because I want to show you something. And if you take care of this, then anything new in the future, it's either going to be fated or destined. You got me? Because when Jupiter shows up heavy in your chart, that's good fortune, and the cards reflect that. There's a lot of good things that Spirit wants to share with us, share with you, right? But sometimes it's just a little bit more that the universe want to test us with. And that's where you are right now, Mystic, okay? The universe wants to release something to you, show you some favor, right? But the fact that you would bring up 3 swords, I've been betrayed 3 times. The universe, not me, is in your head. It's a thought. If you wasn't even thinking about the past and you hear from the past, you never would have said, I've been betrayed 3 times by 3 different men. Who needs to know that? That's the universe stepping in and says, see, let's get now we're going to give her something. Be grateful for what was given. Hey, it is what it is, all right? I'm getting ready to go because I got to do Leo's reading, and then I got a Leo bonus. So I'm not doing anything else until I do a Leo reading and a Leo bonus. All right? We shall see y'all in the next one. Peace. I say.